Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. You know, XRP has never been so perfectly positioned for a bull run to new all-time highs. And so I just got to ask you a question. Why is everything so perfect for XRP? I mean, let me just name a few things here. Seriously, check this out. I actually made a list here. And it's like I had to research this. It was just stuff off the top of my head here. Like, it is so perfectly positioned. And you can start by talking about the obvious legal clarity. But you know, it continues to be nearly impossible to find reputable chart analysts who think that XRP isn't going to hit a new all-time high this market cycle. And again, it's never been so perfectly positioned for a moonshot. It's the only large cap coin in the United States with legal clarity, the only one. I mean, and think about this too. It coiled up inside a 7-year symmetrical triangle, which, by the way, is the longest for any cryptocurrency in history, and it just broke out of that triangle. And the reason it coiled so long is because of the SEC lawsuit. I think it otherwise would have hit a new all-time high last cycle, so it's got some catching up to do. And then, of course, there's Bollinger Bands applied to XRP, you know, which were at their tightest in history until very recently. Well, they've begun expanding, which historically, and this is a very interesting factor, historically, this has always, 100% of the time, always resulted in XRP price being propelled into the stratosphere. In particular, when you're talking about, if you go back to the last couple cycles, I've showed this many times over the last half a year or so, when you're talking about this portion of a bull run, the one run right now, that when they get this, that's what I'm talking about. And they just were the tightest in history and just started expanding, which is what we were expecting, right? And it absolutely propels XRP. It always did in the past, and it already started now. You can see XRP moving. And XRP, this is another thing that just shocks me that people don't sufficiently appreciate this. Maybe you do. But XRP has always been in the top 10 coins by market cap. Now I think it's safe to say, a very strong indication that speculators on a global scale agree that XRP makes sense as an investment, or it wouldn't have been there. XRP is one of only 3 coins in existence that has always been in the top 10 coins by market cap for its entire life. That would be, the 3 are Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP. That's it. Out of over tens of thousands of coins. That's it. Those 3. Could that be a little bit of a hint? I think so. And then there's total value locked. How about that one? A metric that is crucial to ensuring the metric is crucial to ensuring that a cryptocurrency rockets in price in a bull market. And the total value locked on the XRP ledger, it is increasing dramatically, for instance, with the launch of meme coin platforms such as First Ledger. Not just that, though. Ripple is launching the RLUSD stablecoin on the XRP ledger, which literally, by the way, requires the usage of XRP. That's how it's coded. It's literally required in order to be created and for every transaction. And the RLUSD stablecoin will dramatically increase total value locked on the ledger. But that's also not all. The AMM amendment, the Automated Market Maker Amendment, that passed, and the AMM was launched earlier this year, increasing liquidity on the ledger. Another important metric to track. And on top of that all, the most obvious famous use, I mean, it probably is the most famous use case, I'd say. You know, XRP continues to be used as a bridge currency in enterprise-grade software literally on a daily basis, the world over. And then, how about the fact that there have been 3 XRP ETFs filed with the SEC since early October this year? You know, you think institutions are just doing this because they're idiots? No, it's because there's demand, and they know that. And listen to that, institutional money too. I'll show you this towards give me another minute. Institutional money continues to pour into XRP, and whales continue to pour money into XRP. So again, I tell you, XRP has never in history been so well situated. From whether you're talking about chart analysis, you know, legal perspective, any sort of fundamentals about it, it has never been this well positioned. It's astonishing. And to me, it's so perfectly obvious, and I'm sure that's the case for many of you listening, but a lot of people are asleep at the wheel. And a lot of people are going to find out the hard way that their irrational bias against XRP was not well placed. So why is everything so perfect for XRP? I mean, it just is All of these things are lining up, and it's all lining up at a time where this market is just rocketing to the upside, and XRP is participating, as I've been insisting it would, because it makes no logical sense that XRP, with all that going on, would be the only large cap coin. It just sits on the sideline. It just sits on the sideline. Everything else takes off. Some people have actually made that argument. What a dumbass argument. Now take a look at this headline. Institutional crypto products see $2.2 billion in weekly flows, setting year-to-date record, CoinShares. And of course, obviously, after the United States election, things just immediately heated up, and XRP clearly been a part of that. But I want to highlight this. So these are weekly fund inflows on an institutional level. And there's XRP right there, $4.3 million. This is from CoinShares for 1 week. And yeah, it's true. Obviously, if you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, the numbers are a lot higher, but that shouldn't be terribly surprising because there's more money invested in those ecosystems. They're higher in terms of market cap. But my point is, XRP was never going to sit on the sideline. Of course not. It's just going to keep increasing. It's somewhat, frankly, it's fairly proportional to the kind of ranking and market cap. And it isn't always like that, but I'm just saying, this doesn't happen with dead coins. Major firms that are reputable don't file for XRP ETFs during bull runs for, like, if it were dead. Like, they wouldn't be doing that. It is so perfectly positioned. And there's this piece written by chart analyst Rakesh Upadhyay. He writes for Cointelegraph. And I want to share with you just a little snippet of this, because what I'm seeing is there are tons of analysts. I'm going to share with you a few examples that believe that we're about to see a major move, probably, some say possibly, some say probably, in the very short term. And so they kind of squabble over what that might mean, but that's why I'm going to highlight this right here, so you can see that there's basically, it's very similar ideas, and then they kind of somewhat disagree on exactly what the short-term range would be, but a lot higher than where we are right now. Let's just, suffice it to say. And so here's what he wrote. XRP has been consolidating between $1 and $1.20 after the recent vertical rally, indicating that the bulls are not hurrying to book profits. I just got to pause to say, there were so many that said, XRP's dead. It's a dino coin. There's never going to be a vertical rally. Well, there it is, right there on your screen, because it happened. As I've been insisting for years on end that, of course, it would, because you're not going to have a coin that continues to get more and more adopted, more and more useful, bigger community, and then it just does, like, the price just never reflects that in any capacity. That's a stupid concept. That's not how this works. What happens is XRP has been artificially suppressed because of the SEC nonsense, and when there's a mismatch in terms of value and price, markets sniff that out eventually. We're in the process of that occurring. Markets always correct this stuff. Anyway. Then he says here, the bulls will again attempt to drive the price above $1.27. If they succeed, the XRP USDT pair could resume the uptrend. The pair could extend its rally to $1.27 and subsequently to $1.70. So that's if it breaks to the upside. And it's not a guarantee. Like, you could have, then they also disagree on what support levels will be. So maybe if there's a correction, maybe a support level, as he cites here, would be 81 cents. Now, if that happens, and of course I acknowledge it's not impossible, that probably means that Bitcoin took a dive. Because that's usually how this stuff goes, frankly. Like, I've been here long enough to know that. Then there was this piece from Coinpedia. Triangle breakout fuels XRP price run. $1.56 target in sight, ? And I don't want to spend time reading through the whole article. Let's just cut to the chase here, because I think that's what most people are interested in. Certainly it's true for me. Let's cut to the chase here. I don't like to get too into the weeds with technical analysis, because that's not the purpose of this channel. Like, when I'm talking about price, it's just, for me, what's most interesting is just getting perspective from a ton of reputable chart analysts, and then I can come to a reasonable conclusion about what is likely, and then I also consider historic precedent. And you can come as to reasonable conclusion yourself, just as an everyday person, which I am. There's nothing special about me. I just don't want to be a chart guy. I have no interest in doing it. It bores me to tears, and it wouldn't change the way that I invest. I only find this stuff interesting because I got skin in the game, so it's fun. That's why I'm doing this. I'm sure that's similar for pretty much all of you listening, right? But so anyway, cutting to the chase here, they're citing here that if we do see that surge to the upside, and this analyst does think that's quite possible, we'd be looking at a range from somewhere between $1.56 in the short term. This isn't the cycle high, but in the short term, $1.56 and $2.34. And if we do see that run, I'm telling you, this stuff happens super fast. I mean, you just witnessed it. After the election, how long did it take us to go from 49 cents to $1.26? About 0 seconds. It was incredibly fast. This analyst did also cite, though, that an important support level would be 93 cents. So if we do see a break to the downside, okay, not impossible, not the end of the world, but just, know it's possible. Then there was also this. Seasoned analyst predicts $8 to $13, not far for XRP. And again, I could spend all day running through all the specifics of these articles. It's really just not the purpose of this channel, though. I just want to point out that it's nearly impossible to find a reputable chart analyst who doesn't think XRP is going to hit a new all-time high. Almost impossible. And even the naysayers, they've all like a lot of them, they're either quiet about XRP suddenly, or they flipped. They went from crapping all over XRP to trying to save face by saying positive things about XRP now and about where it might go. They suddenly get very honest after the first breakout we had. Duh. It's so transparent, though, what's happening here. It's so obvious. And so anyway, this analyst was an analyst named Cassie Trades in the XRP community. And so thinks that there could be potentially a little bit of pullback in the short term, but even if, okay, fine, it doesn't matter. And I wonder if by the time this is all said and done, we'll look back and be like, that was a pretty damn conservative expectation for XRP price action here. I don't know. We'll find out. We're certainly going to find out here. And then there's also this, and I'm going to be real brief with this one because this is an article covering a post from Chart Analyst Credible Crypto that I shared in a video other day, but I just thought I'd pile it on, just kind of make the point here. If you think XRP is going to be worth way more this market cycle, you are not insane and you are not the only one. I don't know what's going to happen with XRP price, but it is not crazy to think that it could be worth a fortune compared to where it is now in very short order. And without reading through this article and covering all the specifics like I did, I think it was literally yesterday, I just wanted to note that, Credible Crypto here says that we could easily get to $20 for XRP. And he's among the best in the space, in my humble opinion. $20 XRP. It happens fast, folks. It just does. And then there was this from Chart Analyst Crypto Caesar. This guy, I've been following him for years. He does not like XRP. He absolutely does not. But you can see the chart on the screen here, XRP USD chart. And maybe this is too conservative, but at least he's acknowledging XRP would hit a new all-time high. But he's saying what? That upper line there would be, what, $7.18 from somebody who hates XRP? Okay. Even if you think it's going to cool off for a little bit first. Okay, some analysts think that, and some think it's about to burst to the upside in very short order. We'll see. But again, even the people like him who hate XRP are like, yeah, it's hitting a new all-time high. And I'm happy to. I'm always happy to put the perspectives out there that are very negative about XRP. Sometimes I even do it from the irrational haters just because it's kind of fun to laugh about the silly nonsense they spout. In this case, he's being intellectually honest here, so I can appreciate that. And he doesn't have to like the same coins. Nobody has to like the same coins as me for me to like and respect them. Now, when somebody's getting trolly about it, then I'm just like, oh, come on, guys. Can we be an edit? This is why we cannot have nice things. So we'll see what happens here. But there are so many reasons to be very optimistic and excited here. We're probably not going to have to wait much longer. And again, XRP has never been so perfectly positioned. I've been holding for 7 years. I've never sold a single XRP in my life, but my God, I intend to. I just need to be sufficiently enticed to monetarily, but wow. And so why is everything so perfect for XRP? In short, because it's the real deal. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.